from Southern Maryland's weather leader. This is a JB Weather Report.
All right, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Forecaster John Bordash with you here in the Weather Center this afternoon. We are tracking that potential for a couple of thunderstorms this afternoon, one or two of which could be severe, and we're actually already beginning to see that across portions of central Virginia. This is a live look here at William Richmond Dink radar. I'm really taking a look at what we have going on across the region this afternoon. Temperatures have warmed into the lower to middle 90s for most of us. Those dew points are a touch high today as well. Not as high as they've been, but they're still up there, which is allowing for a couple of storms to fire up as a weak cold front moves to the region. Now, don't get your hopes up. We're not seeing massively cold air work into the region as we head into tomorrow, but this will help to bring down the heat and humidity just a touch. We're probably still going to be right around 90 as we head into the day tomorrow. But if you take a look at as we kind of dive in here to William Richmond Dink radar, you can see over here towards central Virginia, this is where we currently have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings firing up. This is where we have those thunderstorms that are producing gusty winds and plenty of lightning as well, with some heavy rain. This line is going to try to move into our region, and we're really going to have to wait and see if this is able to hold together as it continues to move down here towards the south and east. Let me take you on over towards our Chesapeake Spotting Futurecast, which I think does a great job showing this potential. And I got to make sure I have the right model loaded up here, because I have a feeling we need to come over here. There we go. So that's a look at our latest Futurecast model, starting there at 3 o'clock, moving us forward towards about 4 and 5 o'clock. That could be when we start to see this developing line try to move into our region. And then by about 6, 7 o'clock, that's when many of us may start to see some rain again, maybe 1 or 2 embedded thunderstorms that could be strong to severe. But then we start to clear out as we head into the overnight hours, as we head towards 8, 9, 10 o'clock. So we're not talking about a widespread severe weather outbreak throughout the day today. We're really just talking about a broken line of showers and thunderstorms that looks to be moving through. Our severe weather outlook isn't really even all that high today. We're at that level 1 stage, that marginal risk, where you see that dark green for parts of the region. And what that really means for our region today, we have the threat of some damaging wind gusts between 40 to 60 miles an hour. We have the potential to see hail potentially getting up to an inch or so in diameter. There's a marginal flash flooding risk in my assessment today. We could see some heavy rain, but I don't think we're talking about widespread flooding issues. And again, that time frame for most of us is going to be between about 4 and 10 o'clock this afternoon. So if we just take you back over here to radar one last time before we get going, we're going to continue to watch how this line continues to kind of develop and hold on to its own, and we'll see if it's able to do that as it continues to move to the east. This is a look over the last hour. You can see those storms beginning to fire up. And again, we'll see if it's able to tap into our marginal atmosphere today that could support some severe storms, but we'll continue to see how all this develops, and I'll be here in the Storm Center throughout the rest of the afternoon and evening to track this. Again, I really think the main threat's going to be here between about 4 and 10, maybe toning it down a little bit more, maybe between like 5 and 8 or so, but we will continue to watch this. In the meantime, I am Forecaster John Bordash. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, and if we have any warnings that come up or anything that needs covered, I'll be right here live with you to give you that latest update. But in the meantime, keep it tuned right here to JB Weather, and I'll continue to keep you one step ahead of the storm.
Check the forecast anytime online at jbweather.net.